In the heart of Pandora, a world teeming with life and spirit, one figure stands as the embodiment of its strength, its traditions, and its very future: Neytiri. Her story is not just one of a warrior, but a journey of a daughter, a leader, and a spiritual guide. Forged in the crucible of love, loss, and unwavering resolve. From the moment of her birth, Neytiri was destined for greatness. As the daughter of Eatukan, the leader of the Omaticaya clan, and Moat, their spiritual guide, she carried the weight of legacy on her shoulders. She was raised not just to be a hunter, but a guardian. Her training went far beyond the bow and arrow. She learned the intricate language of the forest, the rhythms of the creatures, and the sacred connection to Awa, the great mother who binds all life together. For Neytiri's strength wasn't measured in physical prowess alone, but in the depth of one's respect for the delicate balance of their world. Every lesson instilled in her the core Navi principle: all energy is only borrowed, and one day you have to give it back. As a warrior, Neytiri moves with a grace that borders on supernatural. Her every action is a blend of deadly precision and profound reverence. Watch her hunt, and you see not a killer, but a participant in the great cycle of life. She doesn't fight for glory or conquest. She fights for protection. Her discipline is absolute, her aim is true, and her spirit is unshakable. When the Sky People first threatened her home, her arrows flew not from a place of hate, but from a desperate need to defend the sacred. This spiritual grounding is what separates her from a mere soldier. She is a protector, acting as the will of Awa made manifest, a force of nature defending nature itself. Her restraint is as powerful as her attack. She knows when to draw her bow in, more importantly, when to hold back, guided by a wisdom that flows from her connection to the world around her. But beneath the fierce warrior's exterior beats the heart of a loving daughter. Her identity was deeply intertwined with her parents, especially her father, Eatukan. His presence was a mountain of strength and tradition in her life. His loss during the RDA's assault on the home tree was a cataclysm that shattered her world. In that moment of profound grief, we see Neytiri not just as a warrior, but as a child who has lost her anchor. It is this very pain that becomes the catalyst for her transformation. Her sorrow is not a weakness. It is a fire that tempers her spirit, turning grief into a relentless purpose. She learns the hardest lesson of all, that leadership is often born from sacrifice. The pain of her father's death doesn't break her. It sharpens her resolve, teaching her that to guide her people, she must embody the strength they have lost. She learns that true courage isn't just about facing an enemy on the battlefield, but about leading others through the darkness of fear and despair. Then, a new element enters her life, an outsider who challenges everything she knows: Jake Sully. His arrival forces Neytiri into an impossible position. Caught between the sacred traditions she has sworn to uphold and the strange connection she feels for this dreamwalker, she becomes a reluctant teacher, a bridge between two vastly different worlds. This role tests her patience, her loyalty, and her heart. She must balance her duty to her people with her growing feelings for Jake. Forcing her to question the rigid lines between us and them, through Jake, she is forced to see her own world through new eyes, and in teaching him, she rediscovers the depth and beauty of her own culture. This relationship is not just a romance. It is a collision of worlds that reshapes her destiny, pushing her towards a leadership role she never sought. Neytiri's ascent to leadership is not a choice, it is a necessity, a calling demanded by the ashes of her home and the cries of her people. When the home tree falls and hope seems lost, it is Neytiri, alongside Jake, who rises to unite the clans. She does not stand above her people, issuing commands from a position of authority. She stands among them, a warrior fighting side by side, a leader whose power comes from empathy and shared experience. She leads by example, embodying the very essence of what it means to be Navi. Her voice, filled with both sorrow and strength, rallies the scattered clans, reminding them of their connection to Awa and their collective power. She becomes a symbol of resistance, not just against the invaders, but against the despair that threatens to consume them. In her, we see the culmination of every role she has ever played: the warrior's skill, the daughter's love, the teacher's patience, and the survivor's resilience, all merge to create a leader of unparalleled conviction. Her leadership is rooted in the fundamental values of the Na'vi, a profound respect for all life, an unbreakable bond with Awa, and a fierce determination to resist anyone who seeks to disrupt the balance. She understands that to lead is to serve, to protect, and to inspire. She is the living memory of their traditions and the fierce protector of their future. Neytiri's journey is a powerful testament to the idea that true leadership is not about power or position, but about connection, sacrifice, and the unwavering courage to protect what is sacred. She is more than just a fierce warrior or a grieving daughter. She is a symbol of resilience, a beacon of hope, and the heart of Pandora's enduring spirit. She proves that the greatest strength comes from fighting for something larger than oneself, and that even in the face of impossible odds, one person, guided by love and conviction, can inspire a world to rise. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the character of Neytiri, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Let me know in the comments what other characters you'd like to see explored. Till next time.